Even before the pandemic, affordable housing was a concern for many living here in Virginia, spurring a group of local advocates into action. Good evening and thanks for joining us for the news at 5:30. I'm Julie Bragg.
And I'm Bill FITZGERALD in for Rob tonight. Mayor LEVAR Stoney has promised to take action, creating a fund to make affordable housing available to those in need. But a local organization says it's still not enough. Our Shelby explains.
Finding affordable housing in RVA, a tall order for many people. Factor in a pandemic, steep financial losses for workers, and a sky-high eviction rate in Virginia, and the picture gets even more grim. It's why Reverend Caitlin DEYERLE and her fellow risk members say they're pressing the city to do more. They believe families, many of whom are essential workers, are suffering the most.
These are people who are making around that 30% AMI, and they're looking for housing, they're looking for apartments, and they're finding that their income doesn't allow them to be able to rent at that level.
Last fall, the group of faith leaders and housing advocates were pleased to hear Mayor LEVAR Stoney commit to a dedicated funding stream for the Affordable Housing Trust Fund. He allocated $2.9 million in his recently unveiled FY22 budget. They expected $10 million. They plan to ask City Council to do more.
Now the budget is in their hands, and we understand that. And so we'll be calling upon them to find the money to get to 10 million this year, because housing is such a basic human need. It's so urgent.
The city administration says the mayor tripled the amount of funding for the Affordable Housing Trust Fund in his first 3 years, is sticking to the funding plan, and has made no changes regarding that. An ordinance passed in January details the phased funding approach that the city is committed to.
There's a goal, and I think what we as members of City Council, city leaders, committed to a goal of reaching $10 million in the Affordable Housing Trust Fund. And today we're at $2.9 million. We believe that will increase incrementally over time to about $2 million each and every year.
While the pandemic-era budget is forcing the city to tighten up in some areas, the mayor says he's pleased to be able to stick to his affordable housing commitment.
What we do in this budget, though, is we maintain our investments in affordable housing, in GRTC, in public education, in the eviction diversion program. Why? Because we believe these are the values of our city, and when good times roll again, which they will, we seek to meet our goal of $10 million in the Affordable Housing Trust Fund.
Coming up tonight at 7, specifics on how the mayor says they plan to get to that $10 million a year funding for the Affordable Housing Trust, and how long it'll take to get there. Working for you, I'm Shelby Brown, CBS 6 News.